What does daily bread, capitalism, and Uber have to do with each other? So the last few days, just the news alone, it's been really intense. The Charlie Kirk shooting just really hit me hard, not from a political standpoint as much as just the gore of seeing it. That there was that girl on the bus. I think about, there's like horrible videos that I can't look away from. The drones killing people in Ukraine, the troops and stuff like that. Just, it's all too much sometimes. And now, what does all this have to do with anything? Yesterday, was it yesterday? Maybe the day before. The day before yesterday, I had a passenger get in my car, and he remembered me. I'll be honest, I didn't remember him at first, but we had a ride, a brief, simple ride. We talked about being fathers. He remembered me saying something, kind of a word of encouragement about how I parent my children, and in the 6 months or however long it had been since I had given him a ride last time, he remembered that, and it made me feel really good. Every day I say the prayer, multiple times a day actually, the Lord's Prayer. And the Lord's Prayer is, Our Father who art in heaven, you know that one. And there's a part where it says, give us daily bread. And that's a really important thing to me, in the sense that you're not asking God for steak. You're not asking God for an amazing meal. You're asking God for the bare minimum. Calories, bread. Not even like sugared bread, butter on the bread. And it's like, just give me enough to get through the day. And that man's comment back to me just was my daily bread. And I know a lot of people look to Uber driver content producers like me, rideshare guys, gig workers, as, what are some tricks and ways to make more money? And I'm at a loss most times, because I think so much of it's out of our control. I try to emphasize ways that you and I can earn money through tips. There are ways that you and I can, pick the right trips or things like whatever. And there are ways to make a little bit more money. But this is not a profession to get rich, to make grand sums of money. It's a menial labor job that most of society feels should be paid a little bit, maybe just a little bit more than minimum wage. And that's a hard thing to accept. So for me, I do it in addition to making money, and I do make enough money to pay the bills, but it's hard to make any more money than that. I have to work so long and so hard to make enough money to save. It's hard. Now, what does this have to do with capitalism? Well, I'm a red-blooded American, and I think you should earn as much money as possible. One of the things that's really frustrating to me is that Uber and Lyft and other gig apps are not humans trying to maximize their productivity. What they are algorithms designed to arbitrage almost a level of ignorance. And so I'm just comparing and contrasting all these things, these emotions that I'm feeling, and how I go on these walks, by my house to kind of reset. And I was saying my prayers because of all the tragedy in the news. And I realized, I'm asking God for daily bread, and He's providing. He's providing. And I can't just look at it and say, here's how much money I need, because that's not necessarily all part of it. I think a lot of it has to do with the emotional side to it. And for me, I think for a lot of you, there's just a lot of joy in connecting with our fellow humans. Which brings me back to that Charlie Kirk shooting. I feel like there's just times when humans are not connecting with each other. We're being separated by algorithms, whether it be these apps like Uber or Lyft or social media and things like that. And I want to connect face to face with humans. Now, you and I can't connect all the time. I do get your DMs. I do see your emails. I try to respond to them all. And I want to build a community, and I can't do it all. I want to be a solo person. I don't want to have to hire people, and because I don't have the money for that. So it's daunting to get messages from people that have been deactivated. How do I get reactivated? But I think human connection is the most important thing. And I think the Charlie Kirk shooting, while it was horrible and gross, we can qualify it political speech, whatever. Just he was face to face with people, and I think to myself, I'm face to face with people in my community, Syracuse, Ithaca, Binghamton, making human connections, one ride at a time. And I know these things are kind of loosely tied together, but I thought I'd at least share with you, to make a better human connection with you, what's on my mind. And I've been doom scrolling a lot, going down these horrible rabbit holes of just the evil that's on this earth, and think to myself, none of it I have much control over. And I do have control over one thing, my own emotions and what I can do. And so I ask God for daily bread. I ask God for those human connections. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I want you to be safe, healthy, and happy. Thank you so much for just being a part of this channel. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned. I'm going to have some more stuff. I think I'm going to do another masterclass. I think I'm going to try to do some more ride-alongs. I've talked to some people about interviews. I'm trying to do some other creative projects to show off our community. What we do as rideshare drivers to other people in the world. I am cheering for you. I really am. Be well. Be safe. Bye.